Do not try these acts on the road. Each of the performers you see tonight is a trained professional.
Hi, my name is Crystal Curio. I work for Freak Show Deluxe and we're performing here at Beetle House, LA. I started sword swallowing about 4 years ago. I saw my first sword swallower at 19 years old at a music festival in San Francisco and it blew my mind. It was better than magic because it was real. I started with a wire hanger. Not everyone agrees with that progression, but my mentor had me start that way. You basically just take a wire hanger, pull it from the center, straighten it out so that it resembles the shape of a sword. I always got pigeonholed as a dramatic actress, so I decided to take a clown class and find out how I was funny, and I fell in love with it. Right out of college, I joined a clown troupe, and we all kind of decided to try to find eccentric talents to call our own, and when I was taking the clown class up here in Hollywood, I decided sword swallowing would be mine.
Welcome, ladies, come.
We all come together.
Yeah.
I'm Maddie. Yes, I'm a huge Tim Burton fan. He's my favorite author of all time. He's my favorite director. He's my favorite everything. I just wish I could be Helena Bonham Carter for a day. I just want to just marry him too and be in his life.
The vibe you get is just like overwhelming because you just want to see movies now. I just want to watch all these movies that they were showing in there. That's all I want to do.
I want it to be Halloween every day.
The Freak Show is amazing.
Oh yeah, so Freak Show's so good.
I'm Giovanni. The entertainment is legit. The costumes are amazing. The art around here,
the drinks, the music, everything coincides together. It's perfect.
The dining, legit, so good. I want more.
I am the owner of Beetle House, and Beetle House is a Tim Burton-inspired every day is Halloween experience. I wanted to have a Halloween party every day. I wanted a place where it could have that kind of a vibe. I love Halloween, I love the fall and that whole experience, and so for me this was a chance to kind of scratch a childhood itch to do something that I love and to get paid to do it. We kind of spoke to Warner Brothers, who is the company that owns most of the licensing on these films, and they gave us our do's and don'ts, and we stuck inside of what we could do and what we couldn't do, and we made sure that we were okay, and just kind of did our own thing and paid tribute to. We said, you know, in my mind, a lot of people don't associate Tim Burton with Halloween. I do, because that was kind of what I was exposed to when I was young. Halloween and like Beetlejuice were like hand in hand for me. So a lot of people were like, oh, why don't you do like Friday the 13th or something else? And I was like, those movies came later for me. It was Beetlejuice in the movie theater with my sister, and then that around Halloween time just kind of made an impression, and so that's what it was for me. When we first did this, we thought it would be like a 30 or 60 or 90 day tops pop-up in New York. We would take over someone else's restaurant space and just kind of do this fun, like, oh, it's going to be this Halloween pop-up, and we'll do it in the spring, so it'd be really ironic, you know, have Halloween parties. And we expected that we would just get like 60, 70 people a day. That's what we were hoping for, and instead that was turned into like sold out for months and months and months and months and months. So there's more of a market for this than we thought.
Perfect, good job. My name is Dakota the Bearded Lady. I'm a walk-around performer and I'm a stage performer. I do the human blockhead, I walk on glass, and I snap mouse traps on my tongue. I have what's called adrenal glandular disorder. My adrenal gland produces too much adrenaline, which makes my brain produce slightly elevated levels of testosterone, which causes excess hair growth. I didn't let anybody know I had that until about 3 years ago when I ran into a very good friend friend of mine who's been in Sideshow for about 10 years now. And I told her about it, and she goes, so you can grow a beard? And I said, well, yes. And she goes, well, why don't you? And I was just like, huh, yeah. Being in front of people in a smaller group is a lot more personal than being on stage. Being on stage is great. You can build up the crowd, you can get them really excited, but it's when you're one-on-one that you have the really good interactions. Now,